Alright, next bit, we've cleaned these up. We've cleaned up the side that we're going to weld with these. It's time to put the whole thing together and make sure we're happy with the alignment with the rest of the frame. I'll take a little video of that as well, just to kind of show you what I'm looking for. And then we'll weld it together. So this bit's pretty straightforward. There you go. That's pretty much what we're looking for. What I'm going to do is weld these little plugs in on one side first, because they're being a bit of a pain in the dick. This side. Right. If you're going to decide to do any welding, good on you. But when you get your welding kit, make sure you get the right PPE. And you can get a pretty badass looking helmet, such as this. I know, right? From Amazon for like £30. This one's auto dimming, so when you make the arc, it goes to the right darkness so you can still see. Good pair of gloves helps a hell of a lot as well. I probably should be wearing a body warmer, but not body warmer, bloody coveralls, but they're all tucked away. So yes, I'm. But show you what we're doing. I've already placed these little lugs in, so now it's just a case of welding these in so they stay in place and don't move. And then we'll weld the other side with the loop, and then we just need to make sure the positioning is good once we put the loop on, and that will be job done. So, you want to make sure you just have a little bit of wire sticking out. I'm not going to teach you how to weld. There's far more qualified people who do that. Me, I've just trial and error as I go along, and now I'm nowhere amazing at it, but I'm good enough to get by. Okay. Go for it. That's not going anywhere. Let's look at this one. That's right. Okay, what happened there was that when I went to fit this, it was running slightly off, and this little bit that I put in had turned slightly, so I've just chapped it with a hammer a little bit to straighten it out. That fits okay. So it's now just a case of welding it in place and making sure we're happy with the line. I'll show you what I mean. So the line of the bike obviously goes all the way down. Take this shit off at the moment. It'll spring out slightly, but want to be sure that when we run our loop, doesn't stick up too much. It matches the same line all the way down to the front of the bike. So there's a few ways we can do that. Put one of these handy. Did have one of these handy welders magnets. Oh shit. Somewhere. Which you run along the top, and it will just keep the thing flat. You'll see it once I start this next video. But this is quite a crucial bit. We need to be able to keep the. Next, we're going to weld these plug holes. So I need to put that clamp back on, make sure these line up. God, don't look at that weld. This one's better. And then make sure that it follows a nice path of the rest of the frame. So this bit will be a bit tedious. After 10 minutes of tearing the bloody garage to shreds to find that bloody magnet. Of course it's here. Why would it not be there? Anyway, the plan is to use this to help keep that thing in line. Although looking at it now, it might not actually be strong enough. Might have to just eyeball it instead and hope for the best. Yay! Okay, so actually that looks kind of good. Where it's at right now. That's too high. That there's pretty good. For this side anyway. I don't think I could get much better than that for this. So, I'm going to weld this bit now. I'm quite happy with how that looks. I'm just going to weld this little loop here, weld that little bit in there. Interesting. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm good with that, I'm happy with that. And before a grinder comes out, I do it all again. If you can hear that sound, that's one of the signs of why not to buy a hobby welder. Come look at the annoyance that is dealing with this cheap piece of shit. And this is why I've not recommended it. Oh, fucking bird's nest, yet again. I'm going to see if I can keep using it. Just to get this last little bit done so I don't have to stop and start. So, I'm going to do a few welds here. I'll do one on the other side. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So, this is perfectly in line. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. I'm going to do a few more. Ooh, that was smart. A few more, all in the bottom, one in the back. And then I'll have a look at this side, which again isn't too bad. And once I'm happy with it, then I'll just finish the whole thing off. Finish me off.